Hello, I'm here with Doug Soares, who's MD of HR Most Influential sponsor Ceridian. And Doug was just telling me this is about the 8th year that they've been sponsoring HR Most Influential, so no pressure. It's got to be the best one yet.
Yeah, we've been at it since the start, and it's actually got better and more interesting every year, Katie.
That's good, and is that down to the quality of the HR people?
Oh, it's just excellent management and leadership from your illustrious publication.
Thank you very much. So, Doug, I wanted to have a chat with you about general trends in HR. I touch wood, the economy seems to be picking up a bit. Companies seem to be a bit more concerned about holding on to their people and avoiding kind of mass exodus as more jobs become available. So how do you think that changes the role of HR?
I think it's changing it quite dramatically, actually. The pace of change in a positive sense in the last few months bodes very well. And I think we've just got to remember that it's been 5 or 6 years since we had a strong economy. And that brings different challenges, more exciting challenges, more positive challenges for HR. But it's, we have to dust off what we remember from a vibrant economy again. It does feel like that's what's coming through just now. So it's a very positive thing, but I do think that there's a lot of opportunity for HR to really this time round, as the economy grows and has become far more international, to be globally competitive. HR has got a great role to play in the UK to make sure that our people are looked after appropriately.
And what would you say are the kind of major challenges or hurdles that HR's got to get over to take that role?
I think number one, be noticed, absolutely be noticed, and the opportunity to use real data and intelligence and numerically articulated evidence to prove that it's a good thing to invest appropriately in talent at this stage is the vital factor. And there's various ways that HR teams are doing that. And we're seeing a big diversity, a big range actually of activity from waking up to it to actually being ahead of the curve from our customer base.
So obviously analytics is a really hot topic and big data is a massive buzz phrase at the moment. So what are the kind of the challenges that HR has to overcome to really seize this opportunity? Big data,
HR analytics, everybody's talking about it, but really in essence to us it means that HR has an opportunity to improve a company's revenue, increase the company's revenue as well as drive efficiency and drive better metrics further down the P&L. But the opportunity to use HR analytics to tie employee engagement to customer engagement is there. And for the most advanced, most far-thinking HR people, then that's what they're already on.
And what about the ones that are not quite there yet? How would you advise them to get there? What are the next steps to take?
I think most people understand that this is not just a trend and a fad. It's the essence of the job in the future. I think it's important that everybody pays attention to what's now available in terms of an understanding of what big data brings to companies, businesses, organisations, but also what it can mean for HR teams. And if that skill base is not already in the team, I think the advice would be to seek it from outside.
I think the last thing that I wanted to discuss was a move towards what we call values-based leadership. I think as we've come out of a recession, a lot of companies have perhaps realised that they can't go back to the way things were before. A lot of CEOs have started to sit up and really take notice of the people dimension. Where do you think HR fits in all of this?
I think with everything that's happening in the economies worldwide and in the UK over the last decade, there's never been an opportunity such as there is today to talk with integrity about what values bring to a business. And it's an opportunity that's therefore unprecedented, and it's up to HR to take that opportunity. And I think most HR people, in their essence, is that they believe in strong values being important in the business. The difference now in 2013 is that business is noticing and accepting that, and they're welcoming in that perspective. So again, it's a chance for HR to take that opportunity. It's not been there before, and I think if you look forward, the strongest companies are putting that at the front of what they're doing, tying values to people to customers, and those three things together are very powerful.
And obviously this event is celebrating the most influential practitioners and thinkers, so what do you think makes an HR practitioner truly influential? What would you like to see
I think
today?
I think it's important that we don't think and theorise too much. I think a lot of HR at the end of the day is actually common sense, and it's common values, it's common sense. So by all means, pay attention, keep up to date with the thinking, and as that moves forward, the evidence that this brings to one's job. But I think follow your heart, follow your head. I think at this particular time in the economic cycle, these two things are together, and a great opportunity for HR to make the most of the opportunity.